Yo, can it now forget what Zam? It's your boy Alpha Zel, mate, coming back at you with a thought. The far left must be stopped. I had to make this video because things are getting out of hand in America. By the way, it's not just one-sided. Far right must be stopped. Will come out tomorrow. But I want to present you with thought. I want to explain to you why they must be stopped and where it came from. Where did this ideology come from? What happened? What created it? And I'll do the same thing to the far right. And then Friday, I'll make the video about why the media has created all this. So we're going to talk about it. Why must the far left be stopped? Because the behavior is getting out of insane. I seen people protest in front of Joe Biden's house talking about why haven't you changed the law about climate change? He's not even the president right now. Yet people are actually going out right now and protesting him because they are passionate about what they believe in. I love that passion. I endure that passion. I enjoy that passion. Stay passionate. I commend that passion. I love it. But it's misplaced. I love it. Go out there. I know the way you started was you saw all these bad things that happened in this country's history. Sometimes you overlook the good, but you see it. And sometimes it causes you to hate yourself because you're like, white people did black people so wrong. They did Native American. By the way, I'm part black. Well, I'm black. Then I'm part Native American. But it's besides the point. The point is you see it and you like, I hate myself. I don't need you to hate yourself. That's not relevant. Hating yourself and hating people like you or hating successful people. Canceling everyone who does anything is insane. Yes, I agree. Hold people responsible, but at some point you become a Puritan. If you know what a Puritan is through history, I know a lot of people have become well-read. They read books. They study all these things. Read what a Puritan was. A Puritan was a person that held people to high standards, and you had to believe it or they get rid of you. They're doing it less than what you're doing, of course. I mean, they're doing it more than what you did because they used to just, you know what I'm saying? But you cancel everyone who you cancel everyone who does wrong, and I'm okay with it. We just seen the cases of the Boy Scouts where 93,000 people were sexually harassed. Yes, I know this might trigger some people. I understand that. So when we see these things and you see this happen, I understand you see kids in cages. You see what happened in Yemen and other countries across the seas that even America has participated in, whether Democrat or Republican. I see why you're angry. But then when does it become overbearing? What I mean by that is, when does it become you just start canceling people because they disagree with you? You handle things, you say things, you're in a rush. You dislike the way the police mistreat black people, and I agree, but then all of a sudden you say defund the police. Instead of, what can we recalibrate these payments to improve policing? You say defund and we hate them, get rid of them. And most of you will call the police. Let's just be honest. Most of you, if you're in trouble, you will call the police. You see what happened in Portland when you have this society that you dream of, and then selfish people just come and take over because people are selfish. You have this fundamental belief that if you change the system, people will change. People made the system. People created the system. People are not just sheep to the system. People embrace the system. You get so much resistance because the system provides them what they want. It provides them what they need and what they think. So your ideology is kind of flawed in a certain way of that. And I get it. You want a great society. You want people to love each other. I understand it. But you need to be stopped because you're just canceling people. Just because they disagree with you, all of a sudden. You start saying, I don't like no one that I disagree with, which is my main problem with everything, which I will talk about also in tomorrow's video. You go into your groups, there are people that agree with you, and then when people disagree with you, you can't take it. If people prove you're wrong, you get upset, you get mad. It's not good for your mental health. It's not good for your mental health. You're upset about everybody. You're upset with Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby's in jail. You're upset he didn't get enough time to retribute the women that he did wrong. And I agree that it's terrible, but at the same time, you let it consume you till you feel with hatred. I'm encouraging you to not focus on those things. Work on yourself. Make sure you sweep at your own front porch before you sweep around mine. Because I'm not perfect either. I don't pretend to be. I'm not going to hold no one to perfect standards. I'm not going to yell about everything I dislike. The buttons on the Xbox is made weird and it must be sexist. Someone didn't give me a video game because of me. They must be racist. People start taking advantage of that. People start taking advantage of real racism, real sexism. People that won't hire women because they feel some type of way. It's real. But people will use it because they know you're on it. Amber Heard is usually really using the card that she's a woman, got abused in Hollywood right now. They got Johnny Depp fired. Yet she is laughing that she abused him on a video she heard. You see how people start misusing what you do, and then all of a sudden when it's your time to get counseled, something you said when you was 12 years old, because some reason we're counseling people when they're 12. You do it. I'm not perfect. I don't know what I said when I was 18. I was wild. I didn't know nothing about the world. Let me explain to you. At 18, I was fresh out of high school, went to college, didn't know nothing about nothing. Went into the world blind, knew what I knew, and that's all I knew from a small town. And then over the next 10 years, I learned a lot. I learned how life is. I met people different from me. I met people with different ideas and different goals and different thoughts. And I realized, whoa, everything I was taught and raised on was wrong. Not necessarily taught and raised on. That's not true. I was raised on a lot of right stuff. But some stuff I thought, I wasn't even taught like that, was wrong. It was. Some stuff I thought in my head was archaic, was old, outdated, was different, was needed. No, I was to church 3 or 4 days a week. I was teaching Sunday school by 15 years old. Yes, I knew that Bible like that. So when I found out about Muslims and I wanted to read the Quran, I did it. You know why? Because why shouldn't I? Why should I be ignorant of other things? So holding what I said back when I was 18 and never read nothing else on nothing and just was told something by other people, is that fair to me? No. Is that fair to everybody else? No. Now, should you get rid of child predators? I saw a guy named Vaughn on Twitch talking about child stuff should be right. No. I'm doing this basically. I'm doing this one and the one tomorrow to tell you that it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. This video was to say you must be stopped because you need to be. We need to think. We need to correlate. It's okay to love someone who thinks different than you. It's okay for people to be different. And it's the accepting group. I expected it. I expect you to be able to forgive and allow people to grow and mature and become more progressive and learn from their ways. And if they're not learning from their ways, you gotta get on their head. But if they are, you allow people to grow, allow people to breathe, allow people to learn, and maybe educate them. Because I know a lot of people hate educating other people on things. You can go listen to Google. Who's going to look up Google about what they're taught in life? And by the way, all your ideas aren't right. It's okay for other people. You got good ideas. If you put it on the ballot and didn't say Democrat or socialism, a lot of people vote for it. But the problem is your name attached to it. And the way you act toward people and the way people feel like you look down on them kind of turns them away. And I want y'all, and on that topic, I want y'all to know that I love y'all. Every one of y'all. If you Republican, Democrat, I still love you. Even if I disagree with you, even if you annoy me to the point I can't be around you, I still love you. I hold nothing against my heart. I let stuff go because it frees me. Forgiveness is for me, not for you. I forgive you if you did me wrong. You racist, I forgive you, but I'm gonna watch you and I'm not gonna be around you. But I can't let you control my life. You're not controlling my mental. You ain't controlling my heart. I do my own thing. And remember to keep stomping alphas, because today something amazing happened. Peace.